Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Special thanks to Skylar Cole for that lovely performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back, folks. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Minnesota, they love where they stand right now, first place. And of course, there's Utah, now 7.5 games back.
You know, from Minnesota, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
So here are the Jazz starting five. Jordan Clarkson is out there with George. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then there's John Collins. And it's Abaji in at the 3. And for Minnesota, at the forward spots, a pair of #1 picks in Edwards and Towns. Mike Conley out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Gobert in at center. Grant, a look into the future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
Now here's Edwards. Towns for 3, and the three-pointer goes.
Capable of finding his open guys, Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
George against Conley. On the wing, Clarkson. George outside, clock at 6. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And Markkanen with the stuff.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
Towns on a screen. And here's Edwards outside. The rebound by the Jazz. Last time they came together was in Minneapolis, where they fell to the Timberwolves.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
Now here's Edwards. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. It's stolen by Clarkson.
Nice strong move there by Clarkson. He'll get free throws.
Some players just have an innate knack for scoring the ball, Grant. Jordan Clarkson, definitely one of them.
Man, absolutely, BA. That jump shot has to be honored. And because of that, he's able to get inside and create for himself and others.
That one's off.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
Good on the second one. And Grant, despite the lack of a superstar offensive weapon, the Jazz, one of the more efficient offenses.
Yeah, BA. In two areas where they separate themselves, they shoot a ton of threes, and they do a really good job tracking down those long rebounds on the offensive glass.
Now here's Edwards. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. Conley against George. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. And that one's good. Markkanen.
Even when you bottle up Markkanen, try to bottle him up, he still finds a way to score.
Outside Conley. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Rebounded by the Jazz. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Here's Markkanen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yep, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, BA, would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
Anderson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Markkanen hits them both. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, BA, they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
To the inside. Here's Abaji. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Shot clock at 6. Collins with a screen on Conley. This one for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to Edwards. To the middle. And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist from Edwards. It's a tie ball game. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. George against Conley. Clarkson outside. Here's Abaji. Pass to Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And that one's good. Markkanen.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
George against Conley. Going inside. That shot is off. Ooh, nice D from George. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Markkanen. Collins with a screen on Anderson. Down low. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. He's got a clear path. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Well, Grant, for them, this is game 2 of a back-to-back. Does that schedule wear you out as a player?
You know, at times the schedule can be tough, but sometimes it also works in your favor because you can maintain a good rhythm game to game.
The free throw drops for Conley. When it comes to the Utah Jazz, it's evident that they are in rebuild mode, man.
Yeah, you know, BA, after trading away both Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in the summer of 22, the Jazz are focused on starting new and building a team with young talent.
And here's Collins for 3. Alexander Walker grabs the board. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Now here's Edwards. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Clarkson passes to George. Collins with a screen on Conley. Inside. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Fantastic concentration by Collins. Beating good D is what separates the good from the great in this league.
Now here's Anderson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Alexander Walker. Anderson against Markkanen. Gobert with a screen on Markkanen. Anderson passes to Gobert. Excellent D there from Collins. Utah leading. Clarkson outside. Collins with a screen on Edwards. Kicks it to George. And Collins gets double teamed. Clarkson for three. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Improving shot mechanics. Good height on that jumper. Nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
Unloads from 13. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Pass to George. Here's Abaji. Markkanen outside. Fires the three. And again, it's Utah with a three.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And here's Conley.
Hey, yo, right here.
Outside, Anderson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Lauri Markkanen. Well, he may not be a flashy player, but Kyle Anderson is a winner, Clark.
He really is. I mean, he's selfless, understands how to play. You hear that said a lot. It's about IQ. It's about feel, understanding. Gets it done at both ends of the floor, and I love the fact that he's a tremendous playmaker at 6'9".
The first one falls. Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
The Jazz making a switch here. Kessler's checked in. Utah's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Collins with a screen on Edwards. Clarkson for 3, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Conley against George. Gobert inside. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Making a play right there, Gobert just using his size.
Edwards against Clarkson. Collins with a screen on Edwards. Now Clarkson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
It wasn't just the scoring. He got others involved, too.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. 7-point differential. Picked by Gobert. The three. The shot by Conley. No good. The Jazz have got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Pass to Kessler. Now here's Clarkson. Here's George. Over Conley. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And now it's a 9-point Utah lead.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Conley against George. Conley passes to Alexander Walker. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Utah's gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. To the paint. Here's Clarkson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Clarkson's got 11.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Edwards, a pass to Anderson. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Conley. Three-pointer. Clarkson grabs a miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
George with it, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Kessler passes to Clarkson. Back to Kessler. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Conley. 5 points in the game. Gobert passes to Conley. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Here's Clarkson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And Clarkson never takes his foot off the accelerator. He puts pressure on defenses and gets these type of calls.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
He does not get the second one. Minnesota has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Shot is good by Edwards.
Flashing pretty advanced shot creation skills. I see many good defense, better offense moments in the future of Anthony Edwards.
Now here's Clarkson. He's got 12. Pass to Kessler. Stolen by Reed. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Talen Horton-Tucker.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
That free throw misses. And he sinks the second. Utah has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Outside Sexton. Some solid defense from Edwards.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 7. Pass to Reed. And here's Milton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. And the deficit down inside single digits. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Horton-Tucker. Here's Hendricks. Anderson covers. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Just 4 to shoot. Kessler a screen. Horton-Tucker. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Shooting for Utah, Kessler taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And they're just hacking away out there. I mean, it's costing them, too, at the free throw line.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz out in front. They lead by 7. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
31.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Utah's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. Talen Horton-Tucker is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the 4.
So much fun watching Markkanen catch fire like this. He's a capable, efficient scorer who does it at a high rate.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Lauri Markkanen has become the go-to scorer for the Jazz. Coach Will Hardy said, quote, "It's not easy going from being a role player to being the guy. There's an emotional part of being counted on like this, and he's handled it very well. To have the evolution that he has had is something that he should be very, very proud of." Brian?
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much, Allie. Good stuff there. You know, when analyzing the game of Colin Sexton, this is a guy who can score from all 3 levels, Grant.
You know, this is what his team has asked him to do, to be aggressive on offense and to shoot the ball with confidence too, B.A.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Pass to Kessler. From behind the arc. Hendricks, no good. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 4. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
That's good from Milton. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers, but that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
Milton hits them both. And it seems like every team is looking for size and shooting out of the backcourt, Clark. Shake Milton fits that bill.
Yeah, you can't have enough of that size and shooting and versatility. Milton is 6'6", but he's got the wingspan of a condor, excellent range on the jump shot, and I think he's steadily improving in other areas of his game.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Kessler passes to Markkanen. Sexton with it. Kessler with it. Reed defending. Kessler with a bucket.
And the court awareness getting better with time. Sexton making an effort to pass it to teammates who were wide open.
Outside Milton. To the wing on the left. Anderson for 3. Sexton grabs the board. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Hendricks. Soft touch off the glass. And it's a 6-point Jazz lead.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Back to Edwards. Over Sexton. And Edwards Edwards the bucket on the assist by Milton. Edwards got 16 points now.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Pass to Markkanen. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Hendricks. Let's go with a three. Reed with the rebound. This lead is up for grabs.
Yeah, each possession has an importance.
Here's Markkanen. Releases from the wing and drills it. Markkanen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Here's Milton. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Horton Tucker. Back to Markkanen. Outside Sexton. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. Pass to Hendricks. Outside Horton Tucker. There's the three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
The Jazz have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Markkanen with it. To the middle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 7 points in the game.
A high IQ player. Markkanen continues to develop his playmaking skills.
And here's Reed. He picked up 15 in their last win against Oklahoma City.
And he really contributed on defense. Brought the intimidation with 2 big blocks.
Now here's Edwards. Gets the 3 ball to go. Edwards got 19 points.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Outside Horton Tucker. A deep 3. Hendricks no good. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Brown passes to Milton. Edwards for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Outside Horton Tucker. Kessler with it. Picked up by Reed. Markkanen from long range. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Started out strong for three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Milton passes to Reed. Back to Milton. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And here's Edwards outside. No good on the shot.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Horton Tucker can't hit. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Edwards. Tries the spin move. Converts after the nice spin. He's got 24.
Edwards got a tight handle now and enjoys breaking out these types of moves on him.
Outside Horton Tucker. Now Markkanen. And here's Kessler. Reed defending. Edwards against Sexton. Shoots over Reed. Kicks it out to Markkanen to win the drought. And another shot. And the layup is good. Kessler's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
He gets it in there.
Well, I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
And Utah calls time here. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And the Jazz with possession here. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Clarkson outside. Fires from 14. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Conley against Collins. Outside Edwards. Launches a three. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up. Now it's a 5-point Minnesota lead.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Pass to George. Collins outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Collins has got 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And that one's long. Well, the Jazz shooting a solid 53% from the floor. George passes to Abaji. They set the screen. Pass to George. Kessler with it. Gobert with the double. For 3, George nails it from 3. George has got his second basket of the game.
And the shooting skill across the board for this rookie is what makes Keontae George so difficult to defend.
Edwards finds Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Wide open look. Rebound, Utah. Kessler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's George on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. Clarkson for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Towns.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
Utah trailing here. Pass to Abaji. Now Kessler. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. And the upcoming schedule for the Minnesota Timberwolves. On Saturday, they'll go up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Wednesday, the San Antonio Spurs come to town, kicking off a homestand for them.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Moore's checked in. Conley looking for an opening. Here's Towns. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
Towns is so dangerous in the paint. He's got the ability to just muscle through most any defense.
Collins with a screen on Conley. Marking it outside. Pass to Clarkson. Back to Markkinen. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness, you got to have some anticipation and timing, and the willingness to get down and dirty.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting just 38% in this quarter. 1:25 left in the second quarter. George outside. Clarkson with the ball. And it's Gobert picking him up. And there's Collins on the assist by Clarkson. Collins has got 7 points in the game.
Heating up in the second quarter. He looks locked and loaded.
Here's Alexander Walker. No made baskets yet. Towns on a screen. Alexander Walker, the pass to Towns. And it's in there. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
An absolute beast in the pick and roll. Towns rolls off ready to score. He doesn't disappoint either.
Collins a screen. Clarkson for 3. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Over to the left wing. Shoots from the elbow. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
For a big guy like Towns to have that mid-range game in his bag, that's a big-time weapon for their offense.
Now here's Clarkson. He's got 15. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. We've got 22 seconds left in the second. Towns outside. Gobert with a screen on Markkanen. Towns for 3. It's not going to go for him. And it goes! He gets it! Wow!
Oh, taking this arena's breath away. That's a crazy shot at the buzzer. Oh, my.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Jazz up by 1. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. No lack of drama tonight. The Utah Jazz might be taking this one all the way down to the wire. Okay, hold up. We have a major situation here in the studio. Someone took my notebook. Who has it?
Did you check everywhere, Ernie? Because I did not take it.
Don't look at me, Kenny. I didn't touch it.
Did you look under your desk?
Oh, what do you know? That's exactly where it is. Never mind. Getting to that first half of action from Minnesota, they find themselves in the middle of a tight one.
Their defense has been soft. SOF, capital T. I'm not talking 1-ply, 2-ply, 3-ply. I'm talking 8-ply, extra strength, SOF, capital T.
I think I know what you mean, though I'm never really sure.
Oof, no.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Mike Conley. And it's Edwards in at small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Gobert. Pass to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Gobert. Oh, the tower with the power move.
Throwing it down. Gobert using all of his height there.
Well, the Jazz shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Collins a screen. Here's Clarkson. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. About a minute played here in the second half. Here's Alexander Walker. George defending. The shot by Towns, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Collins with a screen on Conley. Clarkson, left side. Pass to Abaji. Shot clock at 5. And it's Clarkson missing.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. For 3, Conley fires in the triple. And it's a 4-point Minnesota lead.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
George with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Collins. And it's good. 2 points. Collins has got 9.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Towns outside. Back to Edwards. Here's Alexander Walker. Towns outside. 3-pointer. The rebound by the Jazz. George has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Abaji, guarded by Edwards. Here's Abaji. Now George. Over Edwards. And there's another one for the Jazz.
And he's a crafty scorer for a young player. George is always going to find the gaps in the defense.
Pass to Gobert. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. George against Conley. Counted from distance. He's got 11.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
With the perimeter D struggling to stay connected to him, they're getting bombarded. Second chance points, and they've got a spot in the top 5 in free throw shooting. Defenses hate to send these guys to the line because they know they'll probably pick up the free points.
And you brought up their ranking in second chance points. That's so important to this team. From a physical and mental standpoint, they want opponents to know it's going to be a long night. Here's Abaji. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Markkanen outside. Oh, Markkanen under duress.
I mean, let me remind you, Markkanen is 7 feet tall. It's incredible how he shoots it so well from deep.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Utah Jazz are exceeding expectations since they reset their roster last season. Kelly Olynyk said, "We can definitely get better still. We have a great group of high-character guys. We love competing next to each other. We have a lot of room to grow, and we just have to work on getting better collectively." Brian?
Well, it seems like the rebuild is going well. Thanks, Allie. Collins. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. And they double up Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now here's George. He's got 7. Markkanen outside. It's Markkanen scoring inside.
And Markkanen is a low down inside close to the bucket. When he's got nice positioning, he's really comfortable inside.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Conley. Down low. To the inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
It's like running into an immovable object. Gobert setting that pick nicely.
Markkanen with it. Collins with a screen on Towns. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. Rudy Gobert picks one up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
Boy, in this day and age of how the game is played, Markkanen's skill set, hand and glove fit, superb at spacing the floor with his shooting stroke.
Now here's Conley. He's got 11. The kick out to Edwards. Edwards is doubled. Anderson for three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Collins against Gobert. Collins passes to Clarkson. Here's the pick. Pass to Abaji. Collins inside. Defended by Gobert.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
Clarkson against Edwards. Now Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
The Jazz again can't hit. And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high-percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Now here's Clarkson. 15 points in the game. Pass to George. Driving to the basket. Up and over Conley. George's shot is off.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
And here's Conley. Now Edwards. Takes the three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
Pass to Clarkson. Over Edwards. And it's Clarkson missing.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
You know, the defense locks so much into Edwards that it creates opportunities for others.
Now a timeout called by Utah. And Clarkman Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor. He's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it, the key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Kessler's checked in. George against Conley. Clarkson outside. Collins outside to stop the run. Connects from downtown. Collins has got 5 points in the quarter.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Edwards, the pass to Conley. Shoots over George. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Edwards. Edwards got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now here's George. 7 points in the game. Pass to Abaji. Now here's Kessler, defended by Gobert. Here's Collins. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
They're one of the bright young stars in this league. Collins is aggressive, and he makes plays.
John Collins at the line for 2.
No good on that one. And until recently, it seemed like a foregone conclusion that the NBA's age limit would come back down to 18. Are you surprised that didn't happen, Grant?
You know, B.A., I am surprised. We heard players saying it's not fair to make guys wait. You know, Commissioner Silver seemed receptive, so that was slightly unexpected that age 19 remains the rule.
Now here's Conley. He's got 13. Clarkson against Anderson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Anderson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Milton against Sexton. Inside. George passes to Clarkson. Just 5 to shoot. With the teardrop. Rebound Minnesota.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Conley against George. Now here's Conley. Not a lot of room. Here's Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Kessler with a bucket.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Conley finds Anderson. Now Reed. Pass to Conley. Fires from the line. Another shot. Deflected. And there's 1:45 left in the third. Clarkson outside. Kessler a screen. Clarkson passes to Kessler. For 3, Sexton. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And the list of rookie leaders in assists over the last 10 games. Keontae George, number 1.
He's been one of the finest passers amongst rookies, showing he's got a future as a playmaker in this league.
Well, lately he's been one of the best. And as far as I can see, his star is clearly on the rise.
Brown, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Down low. Here's Anderson. Pass to Reed. Brown against Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. And Brown gets the 3. Brown's got his second bucket on the night.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Outside Horton Tucker. Here's Kessler. Nice D from Reed. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Anderson, 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Anderson. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Utah has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Pass to Markkanen. Over Anderson, and there's another one for the Jazz.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Reed, a screen on Markkanen. Anderson passes to Reed. Outside, Brown. Clock at 6. Reed, a screen on Sexton. With the 10-footer, Brown gets the bucket. Brown's got 8. Now Horton Tucker. Puts up a deep 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going into the break up 12. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. So the Jazz 5 right now. They've got Taylor Horton-Tucker. Also Colin Sexton out there. Lauri Markkanen out there with Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the 4. Here's Anderson. The kick out to Milton. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Utah. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Up top, Horton-Tucker, covered by Milton. 5 on the clock. Pass to Hendricks. Shoots over Anderson, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting about 60% for the game. .60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Edwards is doubled. From the arc. Anderson can't get it to go. Anderson's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Pass to Hendricks. Now here's Horton-Tucker. He shoots. He squares up and sinks it. Horton-Tucker's gotten his first bucket of the night.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Now here's Anderson. Gets the 3 to fall. Anderson's got 10 points in just the second half.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Here's Horton-Tucker. Kessler passes to Horton-Tucker. Pass to Markkanen from deep. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Edwards. Kick out to Brown. The rebound by the Jazz. Markkanen's got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Sexton, guarded by Edwards. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Conley's checked in. Abaji's checked in for Utah.
And there's no question that Sexton can flat out fill it up scoring-wise. Now he must focus on evolving as a facilitator.
Now here's Edwards. The rebound by Markkanen.
Boy, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
Stolen by Anderson. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. Now here's Reed. Edwards with it. Kicks it out to Anderson. With some arc. That one goes. Count it. Anderson's got 5 points in the quarter.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Markkanen outside. The 3 ball. And Conley grabs the miss. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. And they double up Edwards. And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got rebound number 7 tonight. And here's Horton Tucker. Pass to Sexton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Although Sexton is a point guard, he has no problem trying his luck inside. I mean, this draws the defense's attention every time.
First free throw is good for the Jazz. Collins, he's checked in for Kessler. Clarkson comes in for Abaji. And it's George in for Horton Tucker. All right, both free throws good from Sexton.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
Outside Edwards. There's a screen. Pass to Reed. Anderson inside. Collins there. It's Brown on the wing. Reed sets a screen. From deep three-point range. And Brown gets the 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And it's out of bounds to the Jazz. Utah retains possession. Abaji's checked in for Sexton. Minnesota on D. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th. Kicks it out to Clarkson. The Jazz again can't hit.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Conley finds Edwards. Edwards is doubled. Here's Reed. It's Brown on the wing. Reed sets a screen. Brown inside. It's guarded by Markkanen. Oh, nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 10 points in just the second half. Conley against George. Collins outside. Back to George. Clarkson outside. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 5 assists tonight.
Rise and fire away. This is Clarkson's attitude as soon as he catches the rock.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Reed. And here's Edwards. Just 5 on the clock to the middle. Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Here's Abaji. Pass to George. Fires the 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Conley against George. Brown passes to Reed. Back to Brown. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Abaji. Count the basket.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson. And it's Alexander Walker in for Brown.
If they want to come away with a victory, they just need to keep knocking down those free throws.
The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Conley passes to Towns. Outside Edwards. Here's the three. No good there. For Utah, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Clarkson passes to George. Now Markkanen, covered by Towns. Back to Clarkson, puts up a three, and he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
The total answer for this team, Clarkson on one tonight.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
To the paint. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Elevating like a rocket booster, Clarkson likes to get into the paint and finish at the rim.
Conley up top. George defending. Edwards for three. Rebound, Utah. Collins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. George passes to Collins. On the wing, Clarkson down low. Abaji. And that one is stuffed right through.
And we think of Clarkson often as a scorer, but there, making the unselfish pass, just great work.
George against Conley. Outside Edwards for three. He drops it from range. Edwards has got 41.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
George passes to Abaji. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Conley. Here's Towns. Again, the Timberwolves score.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Clarkson. And Collins with the slam.
Throw it anywhere near Collins, he'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
Now here's Edwards. And the layup falls. Edwards has got 43 points.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And it's Clarkson missing. Minnesota has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him. A minute 42 left in the fourth.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
Here's Clarkson. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Conley against George. Outside Edwards, from outside the arc. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Clarkson outside. Collins a screen. The baseline J is on the way. And it's Clarkson again missing.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half. A pretty comfortable win for them in this one. Great effort pays off for the Timberwolves.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
Yeah, this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
So it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. A competitive game, you have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Karl Anthony Towns, and Karl, it was a bit of a shootout out there, but you got it done. How special to you was this win?
I mean, it was big for a team that shoots threes like they do. It's about continuing to just keep playing hard and find ways to win, and we found a way to win tonight.
It's all about finding a way. Thanks, Kat.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.